There is a home show featuring dozens of the latest factory-built options in an area that's always highly requested and underrepresented on the channel, but it's not open to the public. This is perfect timing because it's been brought to my attention that some viewers are looking for larger options, and I'm fairly certain this show is going to be overflowing with them. Pack your silks and saddle because we're heading to the city best known for horse racing and fried chicken. Well, today is finally the day. I'm coming at you from the Kentucky Exposition Center in Louisville, Kentucky, and behind those doors are over 40, possibly 50 homes, all of which were built in a factory. I already had a sneak peek around, and trust me when I tell you, there is a lot to take in here. To start things off, I'm going to show something that's larger than what I normally show on the channel because that's what people have been asking for. So let's go inside and have a look at a modular home that is over 1,700 square feet. Let's go. These doors aren't actually in use. We got to go down there. This is the Sunnyside Ranch, a 1,748 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom modular home from Ritz-Craft. This thing is absolutely tricked out with options. So I'm going to go around the outside, talk about some of the stuff they got going on, and then I'm going to go inside. We'll do a full tour. Buckle in because this thing's got it going on. All right, let's take a little walk around the Sunnyside Ranch. So what we're looking at on the front of this home, they've got this porch right here. That's built on site after the home gets delivered. But one of the features that kind of gives the front a little something something is this 8-inch bump out. So that is an option from Ritz-Craft. Dimensions on this, 30 feet wide, comes in 2 sections, by 58 feet long. I'm going to take the long way around, have a look at this truck. Typically this would go on my semi-truck channel, but you know what, why not post it here? All right, coming around the back of the home, they've got the black trim package on this home that I think looks quite sharp against the green. So the way they've got it set up is they've got bedrooms 2 and 3 on this end down here, and then over this side they've got the main bedroom. So optional sliding glass door off the back right about there. This goes into the laundry room, I believe. So this is a utility room on the back side, and if you were to put a garage off this home, this is the side that you would do it. So you could build the garage right here, and then you're walking into the utility room off the end. Makes sense, right? Now, there's the information on the company. 70 years, I'm guessing. Ritz-Craft, Jonesville, Michigan, Mifflinburg, Pennsylvania, ritz-craft.com. I'm gonna come around this side, get another look at the front from this angle. This angle might actually be better. You know, should have started with that. Very nice. Rancher style home. Looks very cool. So let's go inside, check out the interior, see what they got going on here. All right, as I walk into the Sunnyside Ranch, the first thing I want to point out is this 10 light door. So that is definitely an option. Heading in, you see the sliding glass door across on the other side of the home. I'm going to lock this door because it's been nuts at this show and it's supposed to be closed. I've been given permission to lock the door, so that's what I'm going to do. First room on the left is the living room, and they've got it set up in the most logical way, in my opinion. They've got the TV right between those windows, and then as far as furniture placement goes, couch over there, side tables on either side. They've got a table in the middle, and then 2 of these chairs. Now, I'm going to pan around and check out. So far, I'm going to call this my favorite feature in this home. Look at the size of this island. So right now, they've got 2 chairs on both the outside sides, but I think you could definitely fit a third there. So could potentially have seating for 6 at this island, which is impressive. Let's check out all the cabinets and drawers they've got on this thing. So this one right here is going to be good for cutlery, and then they've got a cabinet down below. Maybe I put my air fryer there, I don't know. We'll see. On this side, they've got 2 banks of drawers again, with the shallowest on top, the 2 deeper ones below. So pots, pans, stuff like that. And I'm going to loop all the way around the island so we can get another look at this kitchen. I can't just talk about the island. So on this side, they've got the fridge, cabinet above, pretty standard. Heading over towards the stove. Looks like this thing's set for gas. The chefs are going to love that. Let's check out inside here. So look at all those shelves. If I bought this house, I would definitely need to get more stuff for the kitchen. Right now, I'm running a pretty lean program, and I wouldn't fill even probably a quarter of these cabinets. Lots of storage in the kitchen. They've got the full tile backsplash. There's the dishwasher right there, window above the sink. And then as I come around this side, got the microwave right there. Again, another bank of drawers below, and then nice tall cabinet up above. Pretty impressive. Going this way, here's a look at the dining room. I'm gonna loop around because they've also got sliding glass door off that side. And then if I head back this direction, we'll go into the main bedroom. Carpet in the main bedroom. I'm not sure if that's just for the show or if that's what's coming standard in this home, but you'll notice walk-in closet over here. I like it. So not only do they have the spot to hang clothes, but they've also got this built-in, which you can put shoes, pants, I don't know, whatever you want to put there, that's what you can put there. Heading into the bathroom, double sinks, double mirrors. They've got drawers in the middle, and then what I'm probably going to call cubby spaces down below. They're just the open spaces where you can put towels, toilet paper, anything you want. So they've got it set up that the toilet and shower are in this room right here, and they've got the frosted glass door separating the two spaces. So you can still come in and do your hair, brush your teeth while someone's in the shower or on the toilet. Over here beside the shower, they've got a spot right there for towels. Lots of spots for towels apparently. Walk-in tile shower. I like the black hardware on this thing. That's looking quite nice. All right, so again, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. That's the main bedroom. Let's head across through the dining room. We're going through the living room, past the kitchen, into this section of the home over here. I haven't opened this door yet. Let's see what we got going on. Coat closet right there. And then beside that is the second bathroom. So what do we got going on? Toilet, window, yes, it opens, always important. They've got a tub shower over here. And then I think this must be another little linen closet over here. So they don't want you to have your towels out anywhere in this home. Lots of storage in the bathrooms, almost as much as what's in the kitchen. Check that out. I guess I should have a look at this. Nice wide vanity, double cabinets on the bottom, which kind of nice. Across, so this is a modular, and across from the bathroom, this is where you would put the stairs down to the basement if you were putting it on a full basement. Obviously, they've got all their stuff for setup in there. It is just being used for storage because it's not on a basement. It's at the show. So, coming down this direction, 2 bedrooms on this side. Nice double window there. Let's check out what they've got for a closet. If it's like the other home that I saw from Ritz Craft, this one is going to be, I guess what we could call the least desirable bedroom, because this one over here had a deeper closet in the other floor plan. I'm actually not sure if it's the same. However, I just noticed this one only has the one window, so let's see what we got here. Nope, it has the same closet. So I'm going back on what I said. The other side feels a little bit bigger. I'm gonna have to refer to the plan on that, but the one I'm in now, or just exiting now, is actually probably the least desirable of the 3 bedrooms. Let's head back, because through the dining room, there is one more space that I haven't talked about. Coming down this direction, here, before we get into the utility room, Yes, there is a pantry. You know what? I'm going to open this right up, get a good look at it. Pantry for all your snacks. I don't know about you, but I like to be able to stock up on snacks, and that's where I would put them. This side down here, washer dryer, place to hang clothes that can't be dried up above. And then over here, let's call this a utility or laundry sink for when you come in, you're super dirty and you don't want to throw your dirty stuff right into the laundry. You can kind of rinse it off there before you do so. And then, of course, they've got a third door there to the exterior. All in all, 1,758 square feet, feels very spacious. I absolutely love this island. It is my favorite feature in the home. I'm gonna head outside and wrap this thing up. There you have it, folks, the Sunnyside Ranch from Ritz-Craft, a 1,748 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom modular. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. See you